So a bunch of stuff happened on October 2nd, too. Nat Turner, he was born in Southampton County. Southampton. Virginia, this is 1800. Nat Turner was born 1852. Bill Ramsay, he was born, no, he did something, wait, was he born? I got something here. Yep, he was born in Glasgow. Born in Glasgow on October 2nd, 1852. Son of William Ramsay and Catherine Nee Robertson. He's going to discover NECRXE, so it's neon, krypton, xenon, argon, radon, CAB. Let's see, BCARNARXEKRNE. Those are all elements. It was shorthand for the elements that I'm trying to reference. After the election of plebes, Italy takes Rome, makes her capital. 1870, San Diego Zoo is founded. 1916, John Andre, British spy, is going to get hung by the Continental Army. That's 1780. Scrubs is going to premiere. Rigendal symmetric key encryption algorithm is known as the AES. The Bill of Rights is sent by George Washington to the states for ratification on October 2nd. Peanuts is going to debut. Gandhi is going to debut. He's born 1869. Former Vice President of the U.S. John Breckinridge flees Kentucky, 1861. Mike Myers is expelled from the U.S. Congress. It's the first person since the Civil War in 1980. You also had the San Diego Zoo. That was founded. The Hayden Space and Science, the Spicy Space and Science Planetarium, New York, 4th in the U.S. Opens. Architect is Polschek. A gyroscope expert, Charles Stark Draper's born 1901. A lot of scientists. Christian René de Duve, biologist, is born. He discovered lysosomes. He's going to win the Nobel Peace Prize, or some Nobel Prize. That Nick Creed hits the silver mine in Colorado, 1889. 1787, the Mag Den Haus Amsterdam opens. The Mag Den House. 1787. 1959, Where is Everything? Rod Sterling's Where is Everybody? The Twilight Zone premieres at 1959. The Twilight Zone is number 10. Groucho Marx is born in Manhattan. Lennox Lewis TKO's Riddick Bowe in the second round. 1906, Willie Lay, anti-Nazi Rocket Man, is born. A Rocket Man who hates the Nazis. And then 1919, anti-free speech. Woodrow Wilson suffers a stroke and that paralyzes him. Guinea independence, 1958, work, solidarity, justice by referendum. Fantastic. The people themselves voted for independence. I like a lot of these things. I don't know why some of these things, this almost seems like some of the stuff on the bottom is more important. Italy takes Rome and makes it their capital. That's pretty important for the history of Italy and Rome. That's number 3. Discovering all those elements are pretty important. Neon and krypton and xenon, argon, radon. What are they used for? And he discovered them like he's the first person. Nat Turner is going to lead the rebellion. Natty Nat Turner. Natty Nat Turner. So I'm kind of, I want to say I'm a little disappointed. The Hayden Space Center, the Spice Center, the San Diego Zoo, those are pretty important. A zoo, instead of just, killing all the animals and making them extinct, it should, we should have at least a couple of them at the zoo. And then we can use them to, look at and study instead of being terrorized that there's a wild cheetah around the corner. Hayden Space and Science Planetarium that opens in New York. Gyroscope is pretty important. These biologists are pretty important. Gyroscopes are fun with balance. So what do I want to say right now? I guess I want to redo, let's take the top 3. So we're saying Italy taking Rome, making Rome the capital was pretty important in 1870 and 1852. Discovering those elements are pretty important. And Nat Turner is pretty important. I like Nat Turner. We'll stick with Nat Turner. I think the zoo probably should be, number 2, frankly. Because the whole zoo is, founded. So that doesn't just take a day. People had to work on it, unveil it. Charles Stark Draper. Nick Creed, Silvermine, Mogden House. We're at the Twilight Zone. Holy moly. That should be number 3 at least. Lennox Lewis, Anti-Nazi Rocket Man, Peanuts, Guinea Independence Day, I like that. Breckenridge, Fleeing Kentucky, I like that a lot too. Gandhi, Bill of Rights, these are important as well. Tapping the guy who's going to get hung by the Continental Army, that was pretty important as well. And so, what am I saying here? Seems like it should be the San Diego Zoo and the Twilight Zone and Nat Turner Day. And maybe even American Revolution or Bill of Rights Day. John Andre, British spy. I think he was the guy that was doing that spying shit. 1780. That's it. I bet you that's a good story. I'll put that number as number 4. Scrubs and Peanuts, we had good times. Is it one of the greatest events that has ever happened? Probably not. Biologists, how important are lysosomes? Silver mine, did Nick Creed hit a silver mine that made everybody rich, or did he just exploit it and then tell everybody go to hell? What's important about the Magden house? So, happy Twilight Zone and Peanuts and Scrubs Day, everybody. Right? No.